2 divided by 100 times the actual amount that you're making, which is 200, then it will give you the amount you need to make. Which is where the production, the formula, everything comes in place for you to make your toner. Now in this section of this video, we are going to take you on the formula, the measurements. We don't use measuring cups, so you have to get a scale, and one of the scale we advise is you get a 0.00 gram scale. If you started the theoretical class, I think I listed that there, so you have to make sure you get that. Then I'm going to give you the percentages that you need and the actual materials that you need to formulate an effective acne toner. So let's start with the video. Let's start with the class rather. So the first thing you need is your phase A. Now your phase A is your heat phase, which is what I'm going to show you in the next video. You're going to mix them together, heat it to dissolve your salicylic acid before you combine your cool down phase. Then your toner is ready. It's that simple. So let's start the video. Let's start the class. I don't know why I'm saying video. Let's start the class. So the first material you're going to need is your... Check the description details below to join the advanced class. So let's say you're making a 200 ml of your products. Now the first thing you need is the first item. Your first ingredient is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, which is at 2%. It's at 2%. So now what you do is you take 2 divided by 100 times the actual amount that you're making, which is 200. Then it will give you the amount you need to measure to get your 200. So let's do that. 2 divided by 100 times multiply by 200. Now that will give you 4, which is what you're going to label as 4 gram. 80. Now you're going to go in with your first material. So salicylic. Then go in with... Check the description details below to join the advanced class. Properly, you can see it started dissolving, but it won't dissolve totally. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom it in. Hope you can see. Okay. You can see the weights dissolve. Check the description details below to join the advanced class. Scoop everything in. Then mix it properly. Remember, we have make use of this and this. So we have our preservative sitting and waiting for us. You can see the way it is. So this is how it's supposed to come up. Then the next thing you need to do now is bring your water bath. So this is your water. You can easily use your distilled water or your tap water, but I prefer use distilled water so your formulation is properly safe. So you go in and set it on the fire and make sure it's on low heat. Make sure it does not boil. Your water does not boil. Let the steam dissolve the salicylic properly. Once it's totally dissolved, we'll come back and mix our product. So right here, it's our salicylic acid phase A, toner phase A that we just dissolved, and as you can see, it's properly dissolved. So you have to make sure you leave it for at least 60 to 75 degrees Celsius. Mark that for the next class. So right here, it's properly dissolved. So what we need to do now is to make our actual toner. So the first thing we're going to do is to measure out our water. We need about 100 and something. So we're going to mix our water with our pH buffer, then allow it to cool down properly before we add our preservative, which is the last thing we will add. So right here, I would have used a smaller beaker, so I don't want to bring another beaker, so I'm going to transfer this here. Please get a bigger beakers. I have bigger beakers, but I don't want to because I have not sterilized them, so I don't need to use those ones. So I just want to use the ones that I've going to come back with. So right here, let's measure out our phase B. So the first thing you need to add is your distilled water. So we're just going to make that. That's one. Check the description details below to join the advanced class. Let's add our pH buffer, which is about 8 grams. You can see how clear it is. So I'm going to go in and whisk it. Remember, we cleaned this already. So mix in properly. Don't put it inside when it's orange. When you turn it on, it's going to spill your product everywhere. So you put it, then you turn it on. Okay, that is enough for now. So I'm going to show you. So we're going to add our salicylic acid, but before then, let me show you the pH of this so you understand what we are working on. So here is your pH. You can see the readers here. So a quick one, go over to Google, type in pH for skincare to bring out everything, then read about it from the acid level to the neutral level to be able to understand our toner. So set this aside. Can you see the way it is? What level is this? This is 14, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14. Extremely high. Well, you can't let it get into your skin. Definitely going to cause irritation. So we're going to go in with our salicylic acid. Yeah, it's cloudy, but it's going to be clear after some time. So let's go in and whisk it a bit to mix it properly. So we're going to go in to add, it's not hot at all, so we're going to go in to add our preservative. You can see it's clear. So let's check our pH and see how it is. So we are aiming at so allow it to sit. You can see going to allow it to sit. So this is it's very light, but you can see the color right here at this edge. This is about 3 yellow tone. You can see that. So 3, within 3 to 4, you can see 3.5 to 4%. But you can get the actual pH reader, the electric pH reader, which is more accurate. But for beginners, you can use this. Check the description details below to join the advanced class. Paper sheets. So here, and that is your salicylic acid toner. You can see it's cleared up already. The bubbles will die down after some time. It's because I used the spinner to mix it.